All right, so let's get direct on a couple of things. I've been asked many times, what is it that I need to do to get into a truck? Uh, the first thing that you need to know is, what is my credit score? If I'm sitting at 500 or less, I need to know what's going on. I need to know, is there a bankruptcy? Bkrt, Michael. Or is there a repo? What is it that's on my credit that keeps people from lending to me? Now, most of the time people are shy or have gone through some traumas economically, and what they fail to do is to reestablish. Reestablishing is incredibly important if you've gone through hardships. Reestablishing is not going to a buy here, pay here lot. It is not here. Do not go to a buy here, pay here. If you go to a buy here, pay here, make sure that they report. There we go. That they report. If they do not report, you get nada squat zero. There are some major companies that do truck sales that can do their in-house financing truly in-house. The problem is that you're locked. You can't get away from them. They'll always have your business, and the rate that they charge could be fair, but maybe it's not fair enough because you're not getting the value for the market to see your strength as you return and gain more business proficiency, or at least overcome the obstacles of the day. So let's go ahead and say that we know our credit score, we don't have a bankruptcy, we don't have a repo, we're not less than 600, or that we are. Let's continue on to the next thing that we need to know. When you take a look at borrowing, new business is new business. If you've been in the industry for a while, put down the number of years that you're in the industry when you do your application, and put down the notes you've driven for blank years. You're now on your own, and you're looking for that first truck. Now, lenders, they can normally go twice lenders can go twice the principal value that you've been lent. Twice the principal value, there we go, value that you've already borrowed. So if you're looking at a $110,000 truck, one, you got a down payment that you're going to be coming up with, but you need to be at least $55,000 as your previous lending experience and paid as agreed over time. Now, if I don't have that, what are my opportunities? Well, if I've only done $15,000 as a vehicle, we have a stair step that you're going to have to go through, because the lender is going to feel comfortable with, again, $30,000. If the truck is $59,000 to you, what am I going to do about this other percentage? Can I get a co-buyer? Well, co-buyers are tricky because, quite honestly, if there's no way that that person can drive your truck, there's no way that person can be considered for the loan unless they want to pay 100%. So the $29,000 might be the stopgap for us, but if we take a look at percentage of risk and overall profile. So I have a $59,000 vehicle. If I have $30,000 that I can borrow, and I come up with, of this $29,000, if I come up with half of that money there, again, we're looking at $14,500. $14,500 plus the $30,000 is at 75% of the value of the truck. That may allow us to look at term and rate to get you into the truck for a period of time. Now, I'm against paying the skyrocketing prices, but business is doing the following. If you can make $15,000 a month and it's going to cost you $2,500 a month in payment, who cares? You're making $15,000 a month against the $2,500 payment. And interest is a deduction to a business. 18 months is the prior number that you really got to work with. Not the prior 18 months is the magic number with regard to finance. After 18 months of payments, I need to be able to get out of that into a fresher truck if you want to do so. If the truck is working great, continue on as you go. If you pay anything off before 18 months, it's as if it never existed with regard to truck financing. Please understand, I know that's a big trigger for a lot of people. I want to get out of this thing as fast as possible. This is the only vehicle that I'll ever own. Sorry, you're going to be replacing a mechanical item over time. And if we don't prepare now, it's going to have issue for you later, and it's going to be an ongoing basis. So after that first 18 months, we're now at $30,000 on a $59,000 borrow. But again, because we put the 14 down, and we've hopefully been able to get them to move to this 30,000 plus this 14.5, which brought us to the 88,000. And again, this cycle goes to where if we're looking at a $110,000 vehicle times 2, we're looking at 89,000. 89,000 plus, again, 10% down on this next one would take us to where we're looking at 10,000 down. We're at 99,000, and we're going to go ahead and eke it out to where on this note, we're going to be pushing the lender to get to the 99,000 less the 110. So that means that we're going to have them do the additional $11,000 to the note. So we'll be moving it from 89,000 plus the 11,000. Of course, with 10,000 down on that, that brings it to where you're obviously going to be at the $100,000 note. Back over here, this is Square Mountain. We have 18 months of payments. Over here, in 18 months, with good strategy and payment strengths, we're going to be into a new vehicle. Vehicle of the like that you've seen on my YouTubes. Hope this helps. Again, a little bit long in the tooth sometimes, but it's hopefully good information. You don't have to have everything, but if you're having a high of this amount of money, how do I get to where I can finance this amount of money? It takes a little bit of creativity. It takes a little bit of money up front on your side. It takes a little bit of negotiation with the lender, and it takes a little bit of realization about what kind of cash capital you're going to make with the contracts that you have. Again, my name is Mike Golden. You can reach me at 423-618-3323. Look forward to working with you on your next truck.